Hey, it's Lily back again with another video, and today's a really nice, beautiful day. Honestly, I have some allergies. I took some allergy pills, and I really wanted to make this video. And this video is really for people who are extremely negative and who can't seem to get out of that mindset. And why are people negative these days, mostly? And so I wanted to talk back a little bit, maybe through our evolution or how we are built as humans. And so humans in general, our instincts or biological, ways of being or development or creation hasn't really evolved in several thousand years. In fact, the only few things that have evolved around us is probably our technology, the way that we live, the modernization. But the truth is, we haven't advanced as fast as all those other creations around us. So our mind and our instincts are actually created to keep us safe. And so anytime that you are actually trying to stretch yourself and grow, you become uncomfortable. And the truth is, your mind will actually try to encourage you to go back to your comfortable place because it fears that you could be at threat, maybe you could be not safe, maybe it also interprets as way that you're feeling attacked, very much just like you're being preyed on. And the truth is, we don't have animals or large things chasing us anymore. We live in a pretty modern time where we're really safe most of the time, and the only threats that we have is probably ourselves, sometimes other people, but most of the time it's really ourselves. And the truth is, our mind will always be constantly in a battle with us because our biology is meant to keep us alive, but our mind is constantly expanding and growing. So what we need to do is actually reprogram our mind, reprogram ourselves to understand that the new places that we go to is not a threat. In fact, if you feel uncomfortable and maybe you're actually expanding and growing, and that this is a great indication showing that you're about to go to another level. And a lot of people actually don't want to feel uncomfortable because they dislike what their mind says, dislike for the consequences. They actually prefer to stay normal. And in fact, a lot of people who want to change actually resist their change. They actually convince themselves that they cannot change. For example, if you always see yourself as a negative person and you label yourself as a negative person, you're a negative person. In fact, everything that we label ourselves is true. Anything that you associate with yourself is true. So if you have low self-esteem, more likely, and you believe that you have low self-esteem, you have low self-esteem. And the truth is also that does correlate to what people think of you sometimes, or how you actually engage with other people. And a lot of people don't really know that. And in fact, they actually tell themselves all these negative things about themselves, and they don't know that what they do, because they tell all these negative things of themselves, they actually act out. And especially really important when you talk verbally to people or yourself is that what are you saying, and are these words really important to you, and do they align to who you really want to be? I know it's really cheesy, but your words are really powerful, to be honest. Whatever you say does primarily can affect other people, affect yourself. In fact, it also could potentially change your reality for a lot of things. And I know this is little mojo jojo, I don't know, spiritual or something, but the truth is, you have the opportunity to reprogram yourself based on your words, your mind, and your action. And from that, all of that energy and all that force that you focus on end up actually being the conclusion of how you become. So currently right now, if you're not really happy where you're at, it's because of all the decisions, actions, consequences that you took on that became you right now. I know a lot of people actually might not like to hear this because people actually rather avoid their responsibility and not be accountable, so they can live a life of not feeling guilty or responsible for these things. But deep inside of you, you actually just steal from yourself. You actually lie to yourself whenever you don't take accountability for life. I know there's sometimes life does really hit you, your friends, your family, external environment, but the truth is, the more you continue to put in responsibility or power toward those things, the less you become powerful. You become powerless, actually. So the truth is, we shouldn't put our energy or our responsibility or blame towards external things, because we actually give up our power. The truth is, you have every single opportunity to change your life. Yes, I understand other people were born with other things. Yes, I understand that not everyone is dealt with the same cards. The truth is, you are given this one life, and you are given a deck that no one else has. And we might have similar decks, we might not. But in the game of life, you get to play, or you get to step out, or you get to make the rules or play by the rules. Some of us decide to do either or, a mix of something or none of all. But the truth is, the game of life is your choice, and you get to build the life that you want. And you can go any heights and any ways, as long as your mind, your actions, and your thoughts and what you say align to what you're currently doing and progressing to. And so I met a lot of people before who were extremely negative. Honestly, I think the world loves to suffer, or just humans love to suffer. And I know this is a really philosophical idea or concept, but hear me out. I actually used to be a person who loves to suffer, and I didn't actually know I love to suffer. Maybe you know someone who's like this, or maybe you are one like this, or maybe you are like this, right? And so the truth is, when everything good happened in my life, I kind of questioned why things were happening good to my life. I kind of got a little sus. I wonder who would bring such a thing. Maybe I also used to think about, oh, maybe something bad's coming next because I had something good. For example, something like that. Maybe you had ideas like that. Maybe every time something good happens, you start to wonder when the bad things are coming again. Or sometimes when good things are happening, you bring in bad things, like people who bring drama all the time, or they talk about problems that are not even theirs, or be part of businesses that not even their business. And I'm sure you know a lot of these people who are just filled with drama, negativity, and this junk that they consume and attract and love and joy. And I must say, some part of it, it can be entertainment, because people love entertainment. We love some kind of drama, excitement in our life, especially if we don't have an exciting one like we own, that we get to have, or if you just really like that as a hobby, right? But the truth is that when you become absorbed about so much problem, or you consume so much negativity, you actually are that. And the truth is, these people love to suffer because it validates everything of who they are. It validates their suffering, their negativity, the lack of themselves, their responsibility. All the suffering that they could accept and bring into themselves actually helps them avoid accountability. It helps them escape themselves. And a lot of people actually rather escape themselves than actually take accountable for themselves. And so I think this is an easy cop-out for a lot of people. And as years progressed, obviously you don't have that negative mindset. My mind is very positive and optimistic, even though I do have some hardship myself, but I know those are things way behind me, and I can keep looking forward to all the positive things. There's also just be aspects of my life that I thought things will never get better. But the truth is, if you believe things will never get better, it probably won't. And if you think you're a terrible person, you probably are. And if you think of low of yourself, then you are. Like, I know that's kind of mean to share that, because honestly, it does hurt a lot of people when you say that. But I want to be honest with you, is that whatever you believe in yourself is true. And maybe someone else a good friend will tell you that's not, but also a good friend to tell you that's true, because that's what you are, that's what you believe. And the only way for us to not be that is stop believing those beliefs and start understanding, do these beliefs serve me, and do they help me progress my life? And honestly, a lot of these beliefs are really based on where you want to go. And I'm going to say that some things that people are holding on are just not worth having. And so I want to share this message for anyone who is interested in hearing this out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and again, there's much more things to look forward to in life, and I hope you find this video helpful. Until next time, bye.